had the lead at one point or another. Here's the drive in Sanchez. There's just nowhere to go. Maria Gakdang, and then it's Waggoner, and the foul.
No problem. Erases the shot, and Waggoner through the contact.
There is so much riding on this freshman. And she has come to play today in so many ways. Got another steal. No problem for Todd.
Finally gets him off the goose egg. Look at Waggoner's hands there to force that steal. We've been talking about her defensive prowess.
Had a year there where the Eagles were still looking to find the next Emma guy, and then Maria Gakdang came in the middle. Had a wonderful year last year. There is Waggoner against Gakdang. Avoided the block, but missed the shot. Todd's open for three. That's a big one.
Ball is pushed back, then a sub comes in. But, you know, you want to be able to take it, right? You have that lane. Don't be afraid.
A couple of good offensive rebounds, though, by Power Cassidy.
Keeping the play alive. 15 on the shot clock for Power Cassidy. Gets the cut from Allen. And another steal from Waggoner. Waggoner with the lane to the bucket. Cuts through the paint, puts it up, and in.
Of the 8 players on Rutgers, Bates plays the fewest minutes per game, and she still plays 15 minutes a game, and there's a steal. Waggoner leads the nation in deaths.
Catch and shoot when the ball gets to her hands, and Dontavia Waggoner right here fixed the... I mean, I wouldn't do it, but it's nice.
Showing me up. Oh, great hands, Lacey. Out of the timeout, BC gets the steal. Another assist for Mayer as Lacey lays it in.
For BU on the other end, so 5 points early for Davenport.
But if you're looking at that BC offense, nice move by Waggoner. Woo, slashing into the basket.
Well, so that becomes a little bit of a different factor than when you have both sides really good defensive rebounding teams. Here's Mayer for three, and that is good.
And a couple of layups here in this run for Marin Durant.
Runner is good for Dontavia Waggoner.
Gakdang's been on the bench after she picked up an offensive foul.
And Timmerin on 2 for BC as well. Waggoner got it.
It was called. It looked like maybe a tie-up.
Waggoner inside, and the foul.
Career game for Dontavia Waggoner. And a little bit of a yell.
And a team as experienced as they are, a lot of times you've already lost. But the Eagles, they came to play. They're physical, they're up for the challenge. That's a nice drop in there. Great pass.
That's Mayer to Waggoner, Dontavia Waggoner. Pace is picked up, and the Hokies, I think, liked that change of pace in this instance, getting them out of having to go against that zone. But Boston College is finding some joy, too.
Said showed some zone. See, able to get a turnover, too. This is what they have to create, Jen. Some turnovers and easy buckets in transition.
If you're Boston College, a couple of, maybe situations where there should have been switches that didn't happen.
There is Dontavia Waggoner and the foul.
Here. Just a fearless drive to the rim, and Sanford helped.
Gakdang. Double team came. Gakdang did a great job to manage to get that ball over to Dontavia Waggoner. And nowhere to go against Dontavia Waggoner. Waggoner on the run and counted in a foul.
And then Waggoner, another hard drive to the rim, draws the foul.
Of their chances.
That time, Fox met resistance in the form of Andrea Daly, and then it's thrown away by Kirkwood. Home run pass, Waggoner. Got it back, and one.
If you fall for it once, don't fall for it again. And the Eagles didn't on that move by Bridget Fox, trying to come back with her left hand. Daly and Gakdang snuffed it out well. And then again, it's a second effort, but it counts the same. And then they've taken advantage of those switches.
Recanati had it ripped out of her hands. Taina Mayer caused the turnover, and Waggoner gets the breakaway layup. And that is over the limit. 5 fouls. So free throws for Mayer after she caused this turnover the previous trip.
And again, Boston College going to speed you up a little bit. It can lead to getting in foul trouble. What a job by Mayer, recognizing that the three-point shot was open. And she has taken advantage, and now a steal.
Speaking of what a job. Now she's up to 7 here this afternoon. A chance to make it 5 in a row with at least 10 points. Good delivery. Waggoner finding Gakdeng right at the rim.
Georgia Tech, you got Cameron Swartz, where that used to be is Georgia Tech gets a turnover, but that used to be something Boston College specialized in.
A couple of transition points for Boston College. That's one of their strengths this year.
But the freshman, her other freshman on the team had her back, Kara Dunn, whose mom, as Dontavia Waggoner.
Last year it was in Atlanta and Georgia Tech won comfortably. But last time here at Connie Forum, it was Cameron Swartz leading the Eagles to victory. She had 23 points. Dontavia Waggoner.
Right, Wally, they've got to find, I mean, this is still a 12-point lead. It was 14. And they've only been able to bite into the lead 2 points.
Dontavia Waggoner from the other side of the lane. Drops the hammer and then Love.
I mean, Waggoner can get up. Not only is she a thief when it comes to stealing that ball, but she says, hey, I can get up, rebound, and block shots.
Lack of ball security at times during games. Like, that's twice they've misconnected on a high-low pass. But then they can do this and get in transition. As much as her team has turned it over, you don't get a chance to really plan for the things that you've worked on. Now, this right here would be an example of what they expected to be able to do.
And not having Diamond Johnson in the lineup contributed to a lot of those turnovers.
Here's Coach Mack starting 5. Downstairs, nice dump down in the lay-in. Now shoots it out. You couldn't tell me this Boston College team lost by 30 at Notre Dame on Sunday. They've come to play.
Here's Waggoner with a nice spin move into the lane. Nice lane off the glass.
Final 6 minutes. Mayer off the screen. Tough look. Can't hit. Rebound, Waggoner. Back in for the and one.
Here she is. The ball goes up, and here's athletic Waggoner with the putback and the and one.
Boyd has come alive when her team's needed it all in the second half. Here's Waggoner 2-on-1. Great bounce pass to Gakdeng.
Gakdeng got the ball back.
You know, if they can get rebound missed shots or get some steals and get out in transition, it's what they would like to do.
Waggoner connects on the layup. Driving baseline. How about this run, Boston College?
Boston College looking for that high-low action that they talked about.
Oh, what a shot! That might make the highlight reel.
But you know, she's fighting down there with her size advantage, gets great position, and just flips it up and in.
You talked about the size advantage that she had.
Syracuse has definitely gone deeper down the bench. That's something we've talked about with Boston College, who has been in an injury situation all year.
Following the memorial service, she played practice, but she admitted that she just wasn't really there mentally, needed to grieve properly. But she is back and in front of this loud crowd, and JPJ playing really well. Van Timmeren with the easy up and in for 2.
3 threes in 23 seconds between these two teams. A bad handoff by Russell, and it's stolen by Waggoner. And the lefty layup is good. Swartz working hard to get open. It's Waggoner on the defensive front. And she'll turn the steal into 2 on the other end.
Almost thought she took one dribble too much and over-penetrated into the shot blockers.
Morgan maybe having to be a little bit more of a scorer than a facilitator. And Waggoner, you think that basket meant a lot to her?
Eric Bruton.
7 now on the shot clock for the Eagles. Waggoner gets to the basket. It's short. Gakdeng comes flying in. Waggoner with the follow. One-point lead. Now a few more as Waggoner has her first points coming off 16, and the Eagles win yesterday. Mayer to Waggoner to Gakdeng. Good passing by the Eagles.
How about the passing in the last 3 possessions by both teams? This is just a nice play right here. Drop it off, draw the help, finish.
Gakdeng wanting some options, goes to Waggoner, spins and makes the tough basket. And look at how hard Gakdeng's having to work. Waggoner stole it back. Todd, tough take.